What's up? Welcome back to the Metalhead Car Show. So just last week, Tool alongside Festication held Live in the Sand, Tool's first ever destination festival in Punta Cana alongside Primus, Mastodon, and many others. This has turned out to be a really cool and unique festival that not that many people do, but a lot of fans left it very disappointed. Now, if you've been following this festival, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So before I get into the details of what exactly is going on, I want to talk about the difference of unique and different. Frankly, it's a really fine line to separate them, but I want to kind of show some examples. Right now, Metallica is doing their M72 tour, and the whole premise behind this tour is they play completely different set lists both nights with no repeats. The key words in all of that is no repeats. They're doing 2 shows in each city, doing 15, 16 songs both nights with no repeats. I'm repeating that word because it's going to be really important really soon. Last fall, Megadeth is doing their tour through America, and the big thing for that was different set lists every night. Now, this wasn't completely unique set lists every night, but it was different. They had some shows that pulled out rare songs like Liar, Kick the Chair, Washington is Next, but also had some shows where they dropped hits like Hangar 18. But every show, you still got songs like Holy Wars and Peace Sells. There are repeats, it's not completely different, but no 2 set lists were the exact same. So, they're not Tool. Why is this important? Before really diving into this topic, I wanted to go back and look at the original press release to see exactly what was said from Tool. And I'm going to read the first bit because that's primarily where they talk about the actual dates of the festival. And here's what they said. Festication Tool are thrilled to announce the first ever Live in the Sands, a destination festival taking place in the all-inclusive luxury 5-star resort Hard Rock Hotel and Casino at the Royalton Resort in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. From March 7th to March 9th, 2025, Tool's Live in the Sand will bring Tool diehards together from around the world for an island escape. Headlined by Tool, this once-in-a-lifetime event will also feature 2 Tool sets and performances by some of the most iconic and influential rock bands in the world, including Primus, Mastodon, Eagles of Death Metal, and Coheed and Cambria. Also in the lineup are King's X, Fishbone, Wheel, CKY, Moonwalker, and joining them as special guests are longtime visual collaborators Alex Grey and Allison Grey. But that was it. 2 Tool performances. So that made me think, okay, everyone's going to the unique sets. Where did that come from? So we go to Festication, which we got this. Tool Live in the Sand. We are proud to announce the first ever Tool Live in the Sand. Tool's destination festival in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Tool Live in the Sand will bring Tool diehards together from around the world for the ultimate vacation from March 7th to March 9th, 2025. Relax in luxury, experience intimate performances from your favorite bands, and bring home lifelong memories. This one-of-a-kind festival will take place across 3 days at 5-star all-inclusive resorts, Hard Rock Hotel, and Royalton Resorts. It will feature 2 unique performances from Tool. So, that's where the unique performances come from. Now, frankly, I think this is caused by miscommunication. They more than likely heard Tool say they'll be doing different sets, and then put the fancy wording of unique on there. The same way you see YouTubers say incredible, amazing, but it's really just words to drag you in. Hearing 2 different sets will make a lot of fans say, nice. 2 unique sets lets the imagination go wild of what the word unique means. And with that, being the only one of its kind, unlike anything else. So, 2 unique performances. They brought out 2 different set lists, which are unique from each other. Admittedly, still having 4 songs that crossed over both nights. But with one set being 10 songs, the other set being 9 songs, they played collectively 15 songs. Now, again, for some fans, that's going to be pretty disappointing and really not what you're hoping and not what you paid for. But in my personal opinion, they did kind of deliver on that promise. But here's the reality. The festival promoter promised these unique sets. Tool did not. I still do generally believe that was just a miscommunication between the 2 of them, and the word unique was used to drag people in. And there's currently a lawyer who's actually trying to file a class action lawsuit against Tool for this show, for not pulling out 2 completely different set lists, although that was never promised or advertised. Before I keep going, I do want to say if you went to the show and you were upset by it because you had your expectations on 2 completely different set lists or 2 unique set lists in that way, your feelings are justified. You are allowed to feel upset when you had this in mind. But the reality is there is no actual promise on 2 different set lists. There is no promise of no repeats. Do I feel like a class action lawsuit is justified? Honestly, no. Do I feel like the wording should have been better from the promoter? 100%. Do I think this is false advertising? No, I don't. Do I think Tool delivered 2 unique performances? To be honest, I'm not a giant Tool fan. So looking at these set lists and looking at the set lists that came prior and after, they're really not that different. So they're not that unique of a set lists. But since they're only advertising for this festival, they did bring 2 set lists that are different from each other and therefore are unique from each other. So I generally don't believe there's any sort of false advertising for this festival. I'm not going to have this video drag on too long, but I want to know, what do you think? Do you believe a class action lawsuit against Tool for this festival is justified? And how would you qualify unique versus different in regards of building set lists? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, subscribe, enjoy the video scene. I tend to post a couple times a week, and I'll see you later.